Hi, welcome to Centerville Reports Today. I'm Maureen Russell Hodson. It has become one of the signature events for the Arts Commission. Of course, I'm talking about Art at the Trace. And here to tell us more, we have Kristen Gopman, who is the assistant to the city manager, and our featured artist this year, Doug Fiely. And thank you both for being here. Thank you. And Doug, we're excited that you're here, and we'll look at some of your work. But before we get into that, Kristen, this is really an event that people just keep coming back to every year.
This has been something that's been growing and been very successful year after year. This is actually our 12th year of having Art at the Trace. We do programs all year round through the Arts Commission, and in the summer we have a lot of concerts, but this has been our signature winter event.
And it is going to be on Saturday, February 21st and 25th, excuse me. And of course we say Art at the Trace because it's at the golf club at Yankee Trace at 10,000 Yankee Street. And it starts at 6:30. And really give us an idea of the number of artists and what people can see, because if you've not gone, this is a great thing to do on a Saturday night.
Right. It's going to be Saturday, February 25th. It's at Yankee Trace from 6:30 to 9. And you can get your tickets in advance for $15, or you can buy them at the door for $20. And basically, we have 18 artists on display. We have a featured artist, Doug Fiely, who will be speaking more about his work. Yeah. He has donated a piece for us to raffle off that night. Everyone who buys a ticket is eligible to receive his featured work, and we will talk about that in a little bit. Yeah. But we have appetizers and desserts from Yankee Trace there, the Yankee Trace restaurant. And there's music. We have the Darren Bell Duo who will be there performing. And it's a casual event with very conversational. The public can go up and talk to the actual artists, and they have their artwork there for sale that night. So you could leave.
You could come and buy something.
We encourage you to.
So Doug, you were selected from amongst all of these artists to be the featured artist. That's pretty special.
I don't know how that happened. I rarely get selected or featured for anything. But,
well, after seeing your work, I find that hard to believe, because you were actually the featured artist in the art exhibit at the police department through the Arts Commission as well, right?
Yes, and that went very well. It was a good event, a good space. I was a little leery about showing my work in a police department. You know, I've had run-ins in the past.
But it's a great space, and it's open 24 hours a day that people can come in and see your artwork and really enjoy it.
It's a great thing. Yeah. 24 hours a day, you could go in at 4 in the morning and see the paintings. You know.
And you were kind enough this year for this event to donate a great piece called Ruth's Pewter, which we have a photo of. And so everyone has the opportunity. When you come in, you get a ticket for that, Kristen? Is that how it works?
Your ticket for the event has a little raffle ticket on it. So all you have to do is just put your name on it and put it in a bowl, and we'll draw those around 8 o'clock that night.
Okay. 8:30. And this is actually a painting that you just finished. This is not what what you've donated, but tell us about this piece.
During the late fall, I decided to learn about Dayton's breweries, microbreweries and craft breweries and brew pubs. I'd never go in those places.
Right, of course not.
Never. But I decided to sit in parking lots. I don't work from photographs, and I did drawings of an angle or different time of the day of the different brew pubs. So I did 7 of them. And one of them is sold at the police station.
Okay.
I did a painting of the Caroline Brew Pub out at the park, and that's now in somebody's home. But this is Warped Wing Brewery, and it's downtown Dayton. The reason I'm excited about this is because they're revitalizing old, empty buildings and making them fun. Of course, I would know because I never go in those places.
So for something like this, or actually if we can put up some of your other work, is there a typical amount of time where you come up with this is the piece that will be you've donated, right?
Yes, that's Ruth's Pewter. She's a lady. You know, all of my work has some kind of history to it.
Okay.
Her name was Ruth McDonald, and she had a pewter collection, and it's on a shelf where I live, and it was snowing or raining or something, so I did a drawing of it and decided I'm going to paint this. So it's her collection. It's my painting, and there's a human connection.
So you start with the sketch, you said,
Yes.
and then from the sketch until finished product, how long do you think?
I don't work on pure canvas. I coat the canvas with a texture, a paste, Liquitex modeling paste, and then I scratch and carve into it. If you look at the painting closely, you will see a lot of lines and textures. And then I stain the whole piece a dark color, and then I build from a dark background. So
We've seen some other of your pieces that are beautiful, and I know you said you'd started as a printmaker.
yeah, that's why I scratch into the paintings. It's my security, scratching. I don't know, the connection between what I did at 18 years old, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am.
That's fine.
The last 30 years, so I'm 48. The connection between my first experiences in art at Bowling Green University and now continue. So I haven't really, stylistically, technique-wise, I kind of still am going down a certain road, and it's not blocked yet. New doors keep opening.
Well, and people will have the opportunity to come up and talk to you during Art at the Trace. Do you like talking with people about your artwork?
I'd rather sing. You know, I know.
Sharing the stories behind what was your inspiration for different pieces? I mean, this is
every
make a connection with folks, right?
Every painting has a story, so I do like to talk about the paintings and about the technique. And you know, I'm usually 80% honest.
Okay. And will you have? I'm just going to move on from that one. Some of the pieces that we're seeing here now, will these be for on display or for sale, or are these some of your favorite pieces, or what should we expect to see from you on the 25th?
I will have probably 15 to 18 paintings, different sizes, and I'll have a basket full of unframed prints. This will be one of them, or the previous image, pastry cooks. And I will have a few small frame prints. And of course, I love Art on the Trace because it's the best hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, okay.
You know,
the seal of approval
I've had
from
some
an
good hors
artist. That's
d'oeuvres
good, yeah.
downtown at DVAC, but these are good hors d'oeuvres. And the people are wonderful,
Yeah.
really friendly. It's a great space. The music is good. I actually danced there a couple of years ago.
People were dancing last
Right.
year as well. It's just, it really is a fun night to get out, and especially it's typically a cold evening, and it's just kind of nice to get in. And we said, Kristen, you're with your admission, you get hors d'oeuvres. There are typically desserts, and then
Yes.
there's always a cash bar as well.
That's correct,
right?
and the music, as Doug mentioned. But yeah, we do also offer dessert. So it starts at 6:30 and it goes till 9 o'clock.
And then you can really have the opportunity to go from artist to artist, or see what strikes your eye, or talk to people about what may have inspired them. And we've talked about artwork. There's a variety of artwork, though, as well, right?
Yes, from all different mediums. We have some glass artists, we have some jewelry artists, we have some painting, some photography, some pen and ink. So it's a variety of artists, 18 artists, and they all are bringing all of their work to show and to talk to you about and
And
sell
you
some
can
of
purchase
it,
some
too.
and take some home, or make a connection with an artist,
Right.
and maybe who knows what might go from there. You might be an artist inspiration of some kind.
I always enjoy walking around and looking at the variety
Yeah.
of work. And also you have different experience levels, and you get to see the growth. Some of the artists return every year, and you get to see changes and growth, and it's a fun event.
It's a fun event, and this is really, tell us about this piece.
That is carved in wood and rolled with ink and printed. That is called St. Anne's Rooftops.
Okay.
I'll tell you very quickly about it. I was gallery sitting at the Dayton Society of Artists on 5th Street, and it was Good Friday, and nobody came in to hear my confession. Just kidding. Nobody was coming in. And I had my sketchbook with me, so I went out in the car and just started drawing what was outside of a window. And then I transferred that to a piece of wood, end grain wood. And those kind of pieces, you get some time in those. Every line you see in that is hand cut into wood.
Wow.
And I was able to sell a couple of those. It's a pretty recent print.
Do you keep your sketchbook with you at all times, just in case you see something that?
Yeah, would you pose? Here,
Well,
let me get both
of
of
for
it.
that one, right? So
It's usually in the car. I have a couple of them, a small one. So if I want to be sneaky, you know. And then I have
you
a
never
big
know what might
one.
inspire you.
Yeah, if I'm
Yeah.
so, yeah. I'm not very good with technology. So if I take a picture, it's usually not what I wanted to shoot. And I have trouble painting from a photograph or draw, you know. So actually looking and using my hand and eye together helps me to engage with any subject, whether it be the pewter, the brewery, the figure paintings that I do. So,
And you, as you said, you have about 50 pieces, you said, on Saturday at Art of the Trace?
oh, I'll probably have about 18
Oh,
paintings,
18, okay.
a basket full of prints, probably
okay.
about 60 or 80 in that. And they're signed and unframed in various printmaking techniques. I do belong to the Dayton Printmakers Cooperative, and I have a studio, painting studio in the same building. And that's where I do the bulk of my work. But yeah, I'll have quite a variety there.
And folks will have a chance to win Ruth's Pewter, which we've shown, and you do need to be present to win,
Correct.
right? So we want to make sure that you want to get there, probably want to get there at 6:30, right,
Right.
Kristen, so that you can
Have time to look at everything.
take
and
it
get
all
your
in and
appetizers.
enjoy. And then we also want to say, we mentioned that Art of the Trace is the signature winter event. Of course, the summertime, we know you spend your Sunday evenings during the summer at Stubbs Park, and opportunities for sponsorships right now.
Yes, we are accepting businesses or individuals who help want to sponsor and support our concerts. They can call 433-7151 or visit the city's website. Concerts will begin in June.
And we had over 15,000 people enjoy
We
those
did. We had a
concerts.
great season last year, so we're hoping for a repeat.
Yeah, here's a great way to build on it. So again, this is called Art at the Trace. It is on Saturday, February 25th. It starts at 6:30. Tickets may be purchased.
In advance at the City Building or the golf club at Yankee Trace.
And you
they
do
can
save
also-
$5, right, if you purchase in advance.
15, yes. You will save $5 because they are $20 at the door. We accept cash or check.
Okay. And Doug, what kind of advice would you give someone who maybe is interested in getting started in the world of art? What's taking a class? What would you say?
Look at art. If you're from the Dayton area, go to the Art Institute. Go to DVAC uptown, look at their shows. You learn as much by continually looking at art, in my opinion, as you do listening to someone talk about art. You learn more, in fact. Keep an open mind. There are a lot of different styles out there. So that would be number one.
All right.
Look
just
at art
start looking
with
at it
an
and
open
enjoying it.
mind.
All right. Well, thank you very much. For more information, you can call the city at 433-7151 or visit our website, centervilleohio.gov. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.